My wife locked eyes with me. Her voice was steady, icy as she said, "I'm done pretending. I have someone else now, and he'll be staying here sometimes." I didn't yell, didn't slam my hands on the table like she expected. I let a slow, deliberate smile form and answered quietly, "He won't be much use to you. His most important tools are already useless, and they're right here." I took a careful sip of my coffee. Studying her face, Claire leaned back, swirling her wine glass like she ruled a house she'd turned into a battlefield. That smug little expression had haunted me for months. "I'm tired of hiding," she said again, calm as ever. "He'll be around, and you'll just have to deal with it." My grip tightened on the mug, but I refused to give her the reaction she wanted. No yelling, no tears, no pleading. I had seen this coming. The late nights, the new style, the secretive phone habits. I already knew. Instead of confronting her immediately, I watched, I learned, I planned. Now, having spoken the words aloud, she expected an eruption. What she got was a faint, controlled smile and a quiet, cutting remark. "I don't think you'll find him very useful," I said again. "He's already lost what really matters." Her confidence wavered for the first time. "What are you talking about?" she snapped. I set my mug down, leaning in just enough, my voice calm. "You'll see soon enough." For the first time, I glimpsed a crack in her carefully constructed armor. She tilted her head, searching my face for answers, but I gave her nothing. I stood, pushed my chair back, and said, "Enjoy tonight. It'll be the last time life feels normal." Then I walked away, leaving her to stew in her own thoughts and paranoia. She believed she was in control. Clever. That was her mistake. I was already 10 steps ahead. When I first suspected, I didn't confront her. I followed her one night and confirmed it. His name was Daniel, a smug little parasite sneaking into my home behind my back. But Daniel was careless. I dug into everything. His job, his bank records, his past. What I found was gold. Debt piling up, petty crime records, and a medical condition he'd been hiding. I waited patiently. That night, I told Claire I was going to bed early. Once out of sight, she touched up her makeup and messaged him. I watched it all unfold on the security cameras I'd installed weeks earlier. Daniel showed up soon after, swaggering into my house as if he belonged. His arrogant smirk almost made me laugh. I let them settle, believing they were safe. Then I struck. The tip I had prepared for weeks sat in my drafts. I hit send. Minutes later, sirens screamed outside. Red and blue lights flashed. Claire didn't even have time to react before the front door burst open. Officers stormed in. Daniel's face went pale as the cuffs snapped around his wrists. "Daniel Carter, you're under arrest for fraud, embezzlement, and identity theft," one officer declared. Claire's wine glass slipped and shattered. "What is happening?" she screamed. I descended the stairs slowly, deliberate with every step, my eyes never leaving hers. "You did this?" she whispered, trembling. "Of course I did," I replied evenly. "What? You thought I'd just sit by and let you humiliate me?" She lunged, furious, but an officer stepped in. "Careful," I said softly. "We're still married, and when I'm done, you won't have anything left." She froze, watching Daniel dragged out, shouting about being set up. Her confidence evaporated, replaced by fear, guilt, and pure rage. "What have you done?" she demanded, voice cracking. I folded my arms, leaning against the wall. Exactly what needed to be done. The rules of the game have changed, and I've rewritten them. I let the authorities take Daniel away. Then I turned back to her. "You should sit down," I said calmly. "Things are about to get much worse for you." Her fists clenched. She hissed that I hadn't really won, that Daniel would get out on bail. I laughed. I hadn't been idle, pretending not to notice. I'd collected every shred of proof, ensuring he couldn't escape the consequences. This time, her smug expression faltered when I unlocked my phone and opened a file. I held it up. "Let me show you the truth," I said. Daniel wasn't just cheating. He was in deep with fraud, identity theft, unpaid debts, and, worst of all, online activity tying him to underage girls. Her face drained of color. "You're lying," she whispered, voice cracking under the weight of the evidence. I tilted the phone so she couldn't look away. Denial was an option. Screenshots, chat logs, and financial records laid it all out in black and white. I stepped closer. So tell me, Claire, how do you think everyone will react when they discover not only your affair, but that you welcome him into our home, introduce him friends, and let him sleep under our roof? Do you think your reputation will survive? Her hands shook. I don't know, she stammered. You didn't care. I shot back. And now you'll pay for it. Before she could reply, I added, almost casually, you might want to check your bank account. She blinked. Why? Because it's empty. Her head jerked up. What? I nodded. Remember our joint savings account? The one you thought I ignored? I tracked every penny. Every dime you spent on him. I quietly moved out. Today, after filing for divorce, you're left with nothing. Panic flashed across her face as she scrambled to check her phone. She opened her banking app, zero balance. You're lying, she gasped. See for yourself, I said. Her silence confirmed she had. Then I delivered the final blow. The house? It's mine. You signed a prenup. You get nothing. Her shock shifted to desperation. You can't do this. It's already done, I said coldly. Tears streamed down her face. The air of superiority she once wore so proudly was gone. No savings, no home, soon no dignity. I checked my watch. I could stay and watch the fallout, I said. But I have better things to do. You, on the other hand, have about 24 hours before everything collapses. Her voice shook. What do you mean? I smiled. You're about to become very well known. Almost viral. Her phone erupted with notifications. Once, twice, then endlessly. Hands trembling, she unlocked it. Messages poured in. Screenshots of her affair, details of Daniel's criminal past, even that ridiculous open marriage agreement she flaunted. It was all over our social circles. And she knew it. You sent this? She whispered, horrified. I can deny it, I said. Not to friends, your job, relatives, or your yoga group. They all know. Her eyes widened as I turned and walked away.